to resume with pseudocode convention. Actually, what do we mean by pseudocode convention? Because if you, as you as we have seen here, this is actually this we call it a pseudocode. Pseudocode, it means that this is a code that we write on a paper, but this should respect a convention. Why? Because if each one will have his own convention, so no one will understand the pseudocode of another one. Okay, so if we all respect a convention, we know that this is a common language, let's say a common convention that we all work with. For example, inside the convention, this arrow, we know that this is like the equal that we use in any programming language, which is to assign. You are assigning for the variable j the value of 2. Then, for example, this symbol means the comment. So anything written after this symbol is like a comment that is not taken into consideration in the code. Then, but for example, if we have an array to address an element inside the array, so we have to write the name of the array here and then the index. This is as we do in any programming language. Okay, so let's see together the convention. We have the indentation. I think all of you have worked with Python, and in Python we don't open up braces and close a brace, but what we do is just based on indentation. Okay, so while if we need to mention that we are still inside a loop, so we'll just respect the indentation. And I think you know well what I'm talking about. Here to address a loop, to construct a loop, so we use while, for, and sometimes repeat to address or to construct any conditional statement. So you will be using if then else. So if this condition, then do this, else do another thing. Okay, so this should be like the symbol for comment, and this indicates that the remainder. Okay, so it's not that actually; it's more this. I should have actually modified this. I will modify it in the PowerPoint. Then this is we can actually sometimes we can have multiple assignments when you see two, for example, arrows, something like that. This means that we assign E to J and we assigned it to I. Okay. Also, we have actually local variables. Maybe you will not be working a lot with that, but I mean, any variable used inside a function, this will be conventional. Okay, this will be for this function. We don't have what we call, I mean, global variables. The same for an array, actually. To address the elements inside an array, we just you name the array, the name of the array here, and then inside the brackets we'll just give the index. And here, please pay attention that the first index starts at 1. So if we have array of length n, a1 will be the first index, a2 the second, and an will be the nth the nth element inside this array. So we don't start at 0 and at n minus 1. So the elements are from 1 to n and not from 0 to n minus 1. This is very important to keep in mind. The last thing is if we work in inside object, or sometimes we consider the array as object, to use a method inside this object, what we used to do is to say, for example, if the object is a and the method is length, we used to say a.length. Here we will do the inverse. We will say we will write actually length, and inside the brackets we will write the object name. Okay, so here we will write the method name, and inside the brackets we write the object name. Next, we will move and talk about analyzing an algorithm and what should be considered when we analyze an algorithm.